Now is the time to worship. Come. Now is the time to give your heart. Come, just as you are to worship. Come, just as you are before your God. Oh, come,
We light this chalice, symbol of Unitarian Universalism. May it remind us of the divine spark in all of creation, the power of love to heal what is broken, and to be grateful for life's blessings each day.
We light this candle in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement and work for the day in which all Black lives are treated equitably with dignity and justice.
Good morning and welcome. My name is Susan Kiter. I serve this beloved community as a part-time music staff member, a member of the congregation, and a singer in the mighty Crescendo Choir. First Unitarian Church of Oakland is a faith community that believes there are many paths to religious and spiritual truth. We believe the holy is found in all of creation, and it is how we live our values in the world that is our saving grace. Here we value diversity, and we are constantly striving to be welcoming and affirming. We dream of multiracial, multicultural, multi-generational, and anti-racist religious community. As a majority white congregation, we fully admit that we are students of anti-racism and we are eager to live it. And we acknowledge that anti-racism is a practice, not a label. All who share these values are welcome here. If this is your first time worshiping with us, please visit our online guest connection card at tinyurl.com/2welcome. tinyurl.com/2welcome. You can also find it at our website at uuoakland.org. Please fill out those brief questions so that we may keep in touch with you in ways that serve you. We're glad you're here today. In today's service, we celebrate the transformative power of music that is central to the worship life of First Unitarian Church of Oakland. Today, we also reaffirm that Black lives matter. We believe in the inherent worth and dignity of every person. And today we recommit ourselves to dismantling systems of white supremacy that have persisted for hundreds of years. In the words of African-American writer Kenny Wiley, our ancestors, principles, and fellow humans are calling on us to promote and affirm with deeds and words. Black lives matter. Welcome to worship.
Hi, I'm Emily Stoper, and I have great news. The Women's Retreat, which is usually a weekend out in the Redwoods, had to be canceled, but it's been resurrected. We're going to do it on Zoom with the theme All Together at Home. It will all happen during one glorious day. That's Saturday, June 27th from 10 in the morning through the middle of the afternoon. And it will be totally free of charge and totally accessible to everyone. For a lot of us women, this annual women's retreat has been a high point for many years. And a lot of the people who've made it so special will be in the Zoom version too. If you think you might be interested, drop us an email at womensretreat@uuoakland.org. That date again, Saturday, June 27th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., followed by the cocktail hour. Thanks.
Hello, beloved community of First Unitarian of Oakland. My name is Natalie Ingram, and I'm a member of the mighty Crescendo Choir. In high school, my yearbook quote was, "We are the music makers, the dreamers of dreams." So clearly I've been connected with music for a long time. Then it was as a viola player, and now it's as a member of the choir. I met my husband there, and also it's the place that keeps me really centered at Foucault. I'm a pretty staunch agnostic, And yet, in harmonies in choir is when I find some of my most intense connection to the universe. It's when I feel physically connected to the world and get goosebumps and my hair rises in the back of my neck. Choir has kept me connected during COVID. It's supported James and I during the start of our relationship till now. And it's a really, really important piece of my community building at Foucault. And I'm forever grateful that I joined.
We are a gentle and angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a justice-seeking people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a justice-seeking people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a gentle, loving people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a gentle, loving people, and we are singing, singing for our lives.
This is a poem by Siegfried Sassoon entitled Everyone Sang, written in 1919, 1 year after the end of the First World War. Everyone sang. Everyone suddenly burst out singing, and I was filled with such delight, as prisoned birds must find in freedom, winging wildly across the white orchards and dark green fields. On, and out of sight. Everyone's voice was suddenly lifted, and beauty came like the setting sun. My heart was shaken with tears, and horror drifted away. Oh, but everyone was a bird, and the song was wordless. The singing will never be done.
I'm Haley. I like singing, and pop-up choir gives me the chance to do that. And I enjoy singing a lot of the songs that we sing for pop-up choir.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
One of my special joys is the spiritual gift that I receive from the very special quality of our music ministry. Week after week after week, the rich collective sound of our voices enriches my searching soul. This tangible warmth of community reaches me, teaches me over and over again how viscerally we are woven together. As my Yiddish Baba would say, we are mishpacha. As we love to sing, we are indeed family. As we gift to each other a variety and richness of cultural wisdoms. And at times like this, remind us that when one of us gets wounded, we all bleed. When one of us is heartlessly killed, we all lose a beloved brother.
Hi, this is Carol Emmert. I've been a First Unitarian member for about 6 years. And the first time I ever attended First Unitarian, I was walking with my son, who was 8 years old at the time. And we were walking down Castro Street and approaching the entrance to the church, about to turn the corner. And I heard this swell. We heard this swell of joyful music coming out onto the sidewalk, and just it enveloped us and brought us inside. We walked in and everybody was dancing, singing, clapping. And I thought, wow, people actually seem like they want to be here. It's not out of some sense of obligation, or people seem joyful and happy and like a great community. And then the rock band is playing, which I had never seen in a church before. And the whole thing just blew me away. And it really, to me, kind of encapsulates what's special about First Unitarian Church of Oakland. So music remains one of my very favorite parts of the First Unitarian experience. And I'm grateful to everybody who is a part of that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lila Ibrahim, and I can't tell you how much I miss being with you in person and being in our beautiful building. I'm here to talk to you about our time of generosity, and I've been asked, why do I give to this church? Why have I given to this church for 35 years? And I have to tell you, moments like this tell me exactly why I've committed myself to this religious community. There's COVID. It's pretty horrible. And there's systemic racism. And it's devastating. And then I also have someone that I'm living with who has stage 4 cancer. And all three of those things are conspiring to be very, very painful in my life. And I could feel very lonely in this time, but I don't because of this spiritual community. I know there are people going to demonstrations that I don't have the energy to get to. I have signage that I can put up in my car because of this spiritual community. I have information and resources because of this spiritual community that I can spread out into the world via my social networks to my nieces and nephews, to my in-laws, so that I can help them understand the anger and the rage and the fear and the sorrow of so many African Americans, of all African Americans. And though no one can see us in person and be with our dear Gogi as she struggles with cancer, we have so much brought to us right outside our gate. We're getting food. You should see the flowers. They're just overflowing. There's artwork. There's just love and support beaming towards us. And it's not only from this religious community, but it's primarily from this religious community. And I know that whatever we need, the First Unitarian Church of Oakland is going to be part of the web that cares for us and helps me be the person that I want to be in the world. And that is exactly why I give to this church and give generously. So I invite you, if you're a first-time visitor, to know that we just are grateful for your presence. But if you're ready to start contributing to our religious community, know that there are many ways you can do that, even in this time of COVID. Many of you are mailing checks or doing direct deposits. Thank you so much. You can use the Give Plus app. You can use the giving link on the website at uuoakland.org, or you can even text your gift through the Give Plus toll-free number. So for those gifts and all the things all of us are doing to sustain our religious community and put our mission into the world, we say thank you.
The original piano composition that you are about to hear is based on a poem by Pulitzer Prize-winning poet Mary Oliver. The poem is entitled The Gift. I wanted to thank the mockingbird for the vigor of his song. Every day, he sang from the rim of the field while I picked blueberries or just idled in the sun. Every day he came fluttering by to show me, and why not, the white blossoms in his wings. So one day, I went there with a machine and played some songs of Mahler. The mockingbird stopped singing. He came close and seemed to listen. Now when I go down to the field, a little Mahler spills through the sputters of his song. How happy I am lounging in the light, listening as the music floats by. And I give thanks also for my mind, that thought of giving a gift. And mostly, I'm grateful that I take this world so seriously.
'tis you that are the music, not your song. The song is but a door, which opening wide, lets forth the pent-up melody inside. Your spirit's harmony, which clear and strong, sings but of you. Throughout your whole life long, your songs, your thoughts, your doings, each divide this perfect beauty, waves within a tide, or single notes amid a glorious throng. The song of earth has many different chords. Ocean has many moods and many tones, yet always ocean. In the damp spring woods, the painted trillium smiles, while crisp pine cones autumn alone can ripen. So is this one music with 1,000 cadences.
Good morning, church. I am coming to you this morning from the church. And I am fortunate that I get to come to work every day here at the church and do lots of building maintenance and take care of the church while we're not here. But I thought that I would give you a little opportunity to see that our beautiful sanctuary is here, the church is safe and sound, and we're taking care of it for while we're gone. Before I start my inspirational remarks this morning, I would like to give a shout out to Reverend Soto, the worship associates, the music team, myself, Renee, Vincent, and Susan, and all the contributors of folks in the congregation that contribute to the virtual worship that is done every Sunday. Having worked on it most Sundays, in some small part, it is not a small feat to put out every Sunday. So I just wanted to take a minute to recognize those folks that do every Sunday put worship together. So, and just to say thank you. So I wanted to start my remarks this morning with something that I do. Being a musician, I'm missing a lot live music, either seeing it or playing it. And so I have tried to find ways of inspiring myself to help me with the lows and to help me with the highs and all that. And so I have for a while now been doing what I call an inspirational playlist. And what the inspirational playlist is, on some device, whether it's my iPhone or my iPad or my computer or one of those things, I find songs that are inspirational to me. They don't have to be Christian songs or gospel songs or anything. It's any song that feeds my soul. You know, I found that music is intended to stir emotion in folks, whether it's sadness, whether it's joy, happiness, peace, love, protest, life in general. Music, by listening to it, can inspire you to heal, to feel better. I use music a lot around the church. I play it over our wonderful PA system that motivates me to work a little harder and to keep going. And so by having inspirational playlists, and you know, quite frankly, they change every day. It's not a set list, but I find music that helps me through various times. And so what I'm asking you today is to think about, on a daily basis, listening to some music, watching a YouTube video, something like that, that inspires you to feel better. And whether it's AC/DC or whether it's opera or whether it's any genre of music that stirs your soul and stirs your emotions, put together several songs and then take a pause, step back from the computer, step back from Facebook or Instagram, and listen to your personal inspirational playlist. You know, there's lots of apps out there that, you know, Calm and all this stuff. Well, that's their playlist. You make your own. Go get down a YouTube wormhole and find an artist you've never seen and listen to a song or something like that. So my share this morning is to hopefully give you an idea that there is something that will make you feel better. The thing that makes me feel better in these times is music and listening to something that is meaningful to me. So it's time for me to go. We have short reflections over this time, so I just want to quote one inspirational band that I've listened to for a while, the Grateful Dead. And in one of their songs, there's a line that says, "What a long, strange trip it's been." And it has. Be well, be healthy, take care of your family, take care of your neighbors, and keep the music alive. Thanks.
There's a light in the darkness.
Why do I care about music in church? There's a lot of really good music in the church, and in a wide variety of styles. I didn't like Joyful Noise when it started, but now I find it a warm and bright beginning. There's strong congregational singing, and you don't have to sing well. There are plenty of people singing on key around you, and there's lots of good congregational singing. It's great to listen to the choir, and it's even better to sing in it with people who like to sing, working together cooperatively, and it becomes a spiritual practice. Often we can enjoy a special piece by the pianist or another instrumentalist, or small groups of singers to highlight the music that Sunday. I know I can count on there always being lots of good music in church.
The words of Muriel Barbary. A choir is a beautiful thing. You are suddenly overcome with a feeling of oneness, of deep solidarity, even love. And it diffuses the ugliness of everyday life into a spirit of perfect communion. I'm no longer myself. I'm just one part of a sublime whole to which the others also belong. And I always wonder at such moments why this cannot be the rule of everyday life, instead of being an exceptional moment during a choir. In the end, I wonder if the true movement of the world might not be a voice raised in song.
We close today with a song of hope from the Mighty Crescendo Choir and the words of Kuan Yin, the Buddhist goddess of compassion. May we each share our bright, wondrous nature for the benefit of all beings. Be well, go in peace, and help each other do good work.